Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Hey, why is my thing so loud? Hold on. Alright. Maybe that's working again? No, why is it? Hold on. There we go. That might be better. No. Hello? Alright, maybe that'll... I don't know. Let's see. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Juniper's here. Flying DJ. Beth B. Love Austin, Texas. Yeah, Austin is our city for tonight. Glad you like the thumbnail. It's a good one. Thanks to Reby. If you have a city that you would like to see represented, if you'd like to see your city represented in our thumbnails, we do one a day, and for the late show and the normal show, it'll be the same city. So if you want that to be your city, leave a comment under this video with your town and town and state, and then we'll get it done for you over the next few weeks. So we've got a few we've got to do. I think we've got about 2 weeks worth right now, and we'll get more as we go along. So tonight's show, what are we going to do? I'll just say hello to everyone. Juniper, Sienna, Beth B, Gambler, Laura T, Laura G, Love Lighthouses is here, and Snap Crackle Pop. Hey, Snap Crackle. Glad you did not get tornadoed last week. So what are we going to do? Well, I think it would be a good idea if we try and work out what is BS and what is more closer to the truth in the Riley strain stuff. So if you have something you've heard that you're not sure about, you think it's a rumor, you think it's not quite 100% kosher, put it in the chat and we're going to talk about it. We're going to try and figure it out. We're going to try and work on it and see if we can pull any sort of facts from it, because there's a lot of rubbish going around, a lot of stuff that just seems like someone made it up to get views on TikTok. So let's see. Let's watch this one first, right? There is something that is interesting. It was on Ashley Banfield earlier, if I can find it. Something about calls to the hotline, the tip hotline, are going to the cold case unit. Now, okay, maybe that happens. I'm not sure why, but I will try and get to the video for it. Hold on. All right. Let me get this set up for you. If it wants me to. Where is it? Here. All right, let's listen to Ashley.
To report relevant, credible tips about Riley's disappearance to the Nashville Police Department. Multiple witnesses, including Riley's family, have said that their phone calls go straight to voicemail for the cold case unit. One of those witnesses is Sabrina Martin. She works with an organization called Souls United that helps the homeless. And she says she saw someone wearing a distinctive shirt just like Riley's 2 days after Riley disappeared. And yet getting the police to take her report was like pulling teeth. Sabrina Martin joins me now again. Sabrina, this is, I think, now the third time that we'll have spoken. I asked you last time if you had had a call back from the police, and now we're at day 11. I'm going to ask you the same question. I'm going to cross my fingers. You're going to say, yes, they've called you back and taken the detailed report that you gave us on this program, including the description of the homeless man that you saw wearing what looked like Riley's shirt. Have you heard from the police yet?
I have not heard from them yet.
It's astounding to me, and I know you made multiple attempts after being shuffled into voicemail. You went and circumvented Nashville Police. You called Crime Stoppers, and you were at least able to give the report. What's your next move? Are you going to keep trying? Are you going to go and bang down their doors at headquarters?
I'm hoping that.
All right, let's stop it there for a second. All right. What did the police say yesterday in their press conference with Riley's family? Does anyone remember? They said, we are getting just a mountainous amount of information come in through the tip lines, and that they're having their detectives work on it, and they weigh the information against what their internal investigation understands, as facts right now, and they weigh it against that. Now, her tip is that she saw someone, a homeless person, wearing Riley's shirt underneath a dirty jumper. Okay, it's interesting, right? I don't think anyone that's listened to this case wouldn't find that, intriguing. But maybe the cops just don't put a lot of weight into it for some reason, something that we just don't know about. Um, I'm sure that when that tip has come through and she says she submitted it a few times, maybe there's some weighing metric that it's not valuable for some reason. I don't know what that actually might be. I don't know. But they did explain their process yesterday at that press conference with the Cajun Navy and Riley's family. Riley's family also had a briefing with them yesterday, and I'm sure that they know about this and that would have been a point of contention that they brought up with the police. They would have said, "Well, what about that homeless guy that had my son's shirt on?" And they would have, I'm sure that would have been a point they brought up with the police in their briefing yesterday. So, look, I would just say intriguing. Maybe we'll find out later why it doesn't seem to be such bigger news or something, or maybe it is and they're not going to tell us right now. So, eh, yes, I would say intriguing is the word. It would be better if we had them on surveillance footage, and then you could be like, "Wow, that really is the shirt." That would be better. But let's listen to the rest of it. Let's give her her time in the spotlight.
That by getting this out, that they will follow up. I have I have emailed local news stations as well as the police station. I searched multiple posts. So the first post I saw was from a local news station with the telephone number. And I called, which was our non emergency number, and they transferred me to a voicemail. After leaving a voicemail, I called a different number that the lady had given me in case I was disconnected, which went straight to another voicemail box. The next day, I went searching. I live about an hour away, so I went searching the next day on another social media post, and then found the Crime Stoppers line. That lady did seem to take me seriously. She did take all of the information, but I have not heard anything back. She didn't seem to be aware of Riley's case when I first spoke to her. I did have to spell his name, give her the date he was missing. I read it directly off of the post that I got the phone number from, but she did get all of the information. I did leave my name and telephone number on.
And look, that lady's very nice. The fact that she's taken time out of her day to try and help and provide what she knows. That's what the police want, right? That's what they want. They want people to call in if they know something. Um, and it says here. It says here, tips to Nashville police about missing Riley Strain case are reportedly going to the cold case unit voicemail. Sabrina Martin told News Nation's Ashley Banfield on Tuesday night that she believes she saw a homeless man wearing. How is it that we jump from tips are going to the cold case unit straight into someone was wearing his shirt? Why is this such a contrast here? It's like you get like one sentence here and then two sentences on this. I find that interesting. Why can't we know more about the tip line here? We've heard multiple people that have tried to call Crime Stoppers and leave tips and told they don't know anything about the Riley Strain case. Lots of confusion. We're struggling. We're like 10 days in. It's disheartening, she said. That's a very poor quality article. It doesn't source anything. It doesn't say anything. You get one sentence. I don't know why it would go to the cold case unit. Maybe they've just got the resources right now. Maybe that's where they've directed a lot of the internal resources for Riley's case is maybe they're helping work on it. I have no idea. Yep, another Marie says psychics are doing. Oh my god! This afternoon, someone on Twitter, I saw it, and she's like, "I'm sitting here watching all these tarot people, and they're saying, how come?" The girl goes, "How come they all come up with water?" And I was like, "That's pretty funny." Peekaboo, sorry about that. Laura G says, "It's not like that shirt is a bespoke item. I'm sure there's more than one in the world." That's the other thing you have to look at. It's a city of how many people? Let's see. Nashville. Population. It's a city of just over 500,000 people in Nashville. How many shirts that are black and white do you think are in Nashville and possibly owned by a homeless person? There's probably at least 10, something like that, like 5. Like there's an arbitrary number there somewhere that there's probably some black and white t-shirts. What's the chances of it being Riley's? Well, it could be. Maybe it is. But you just don't know. Like I said, it's intriguing. It's intriguing. But I just, without more information, without some sort of way of verifying it, a camera image, CCTV surveillance, it's hard, right? Maybe the cops can find that. That would be good. And then we could be like, oh my God, what a great lady. She called it in and she was the one who broke the case. And then we'll all be very happy. Shad Hunter says, "Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to you. And if I had a hat, I would tip it to you." Okay. So does anyone else? Hey Potter, how are you? They found his shirt? No, they didn't find his shirt. Not that I've ever heard. If I missed something? Is there breaking news? did I miss something? Hold on, let me. Now you got me worried. Yeah, no, I don't have anything. Uh, I'm just reading something by Chris Salisbury. It's basically that he's asking people to don't go down to the homeless camps. They don't know what's going on, and basically that let the police handle it. They don't want. I think they just don't want anyone annoying the homeless people, and they don't want anyone getting hurt. Like if you go down there and start harassing them for information or a shirt that they may or may not have, you may get into a fight. Someone might get stabbed. Like who knows what'll happen, right? Or I think they just want people to let the cops handle it. So I don't know. That's the only thing I have with that. I don't have anything that says it was found. Yeah, I don't have anything about that. Sorry, Potter. Does anyone have any other things that you would like to talk about? Don't know, but they're often homeless people are given stuff from different charities. So especially clothes that has been repurposed or uh, cleaned or whatever, and then packed up and given out. Often that does happen with different charities, and I don't know, but you're all right, Potter. Don't worry about it. Don't know, but other than getting some sort of closer information about it or who that person might be, in this thing from Chris, whoever this is, they said that they know that homeless person who has a shirt that's similar, and that the cops are dealing with it, and then just to leave it at that. So there you go. The cops are handling it. Apparently, the cops are handling the situation with the shirt. I think if it was something or some sort of groundbreaking information, we would have heard about it by now. Something would have broken. and said, like, this is a big deal. We're looking for this person, X, Y, and Z. But nothing to that. All right. If no one has any other rumors, that's good. That means we don't have any others to deal with. That's a good thing. All right. I think we got some sensible thinking around those two. It doesn't have to be this crazy conspiracy that, oh my God, they're keeping it secret. There's someone that has a shirt. We should start a group and then we should investigate it. And then we'll call ourselves the Shirt Command. And then, we'll go out there, we'll find it, and we'll get to the bottom of this large scale, large scale conspiracy. Big Shirt doesn't want us to find out about this. No, it's not that big of a deal, guys. Amazon sells that shirt for $30. I'm sure it's sold everywhere. Hey, Green PI. Green PI says, I asked Chris Proudfoot, that's Sebastian's stepfather, 10 times why Sebastian was going to live with his bio dad and got no answer on a live. Someone sent me something about Sebastian. Where is it? I haven't done a lot on Sebastian recently because there's just really not a lot of information for it. And I don't want to pound it into the ground for no reason and then just seem like a person who's doing it just to get views. I'd rather work on cases that actually have something we can do with it rather than just, go around in circles just for the sake of it. Here, his father, Seth, did an interview yesterday. There was an odd thing that was said. Sebastian would be wearing pull-ups when he got to his place. He would tell him to remove them. He had no idea why he was wearing them. That's odd. I think that was Gambler that gave that to me. That is very strange. I don't know why that would be a thing either at his age. I mean, maybe he had bathroom issues, but apparently at his dad's house when he was with Seth, his father, he didn't need him. So I don't know if that's something to look into. Maybe they were treating him differently at his mother's and stepfather's, and maybe that's why he wanted to go live with his dad, or I don't know. No cactus. Green OPI said he would also not answer out why he didn't want his daughter around Sebastian. Yeah, that's interesting. Did they end up getting that court case sealed? I didn't hear anything more about it. I know they had that custody dispute and that they had asked the court to seal all future proceedings while Sebastian was missing. Now, I didn't hear anything further other than that. I don't know if that ever got cleared up or it's sort of gone a little quiet on that one, which I get it. It's got a juvenile. I think she's 6 or something like that. She's a young girl. Yeah, she has a right to privacy as well. Green OPI says the whole thing was crazy. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all that long with Sebastian's case until we get some big information. I think it's on its way, so to speak. I don't think it's that far off. I think we'll find out a little bit more in the coming weeks. I think there's some stuff there for sure. Yeah, that's the one thing I found interesting. You remember when he did that interview with the mum, the very first time they spoke out with the TV station? It's almost like he was trying to be too forward. Do you know what I mean? It was almost like he was trying to be like, look how good of a guy I am. Look how open I am about things. Look, ask me anything. I'll tell you. But then she'd ask him stuff and he wouldn't answer it. Yeah, I found that interesting too. But maybe there's some things I can't talk on, I don't know. Where were you between shows? Dude, between shows, I'm getting other stuff done. I'm getting stuff done for you guys on the second show. I just don't. I mean, I'd love to watch Trish every night, but I just don't have time. I get an hour and a half between shows, and I've got to set up and do a second show after. I got to feed my cats. I got to eat something myself, and then got to get all my links done, all the research done. It's in an hour and a half. It's a lot harder than you think. Where we've the show's stepdad and the mum were talking on a YouTuber's live. Yeah, but I can't take other people's YouTube channel stuff. I mean, Trish might feel okay doing it, but I can't do it. I'm a tiny little channel. I can't. They'll just smack me with a naughty YouTube stick. Didn't you say? What did you say? Oh, when you were between shows. Sorry. Stepdad and mom. Is that one you sent me? Is that one from... Hold on. No, that's a Raleigh strain thing. Yeah, some people have sent me many links about Sebastian. I think I have another one here. Let me have a look. Someone else sent me one saying I should have a look at it. I can't find it. My email is very, very full. But if anyone wants to send it to me, I can have a look. Green-Eyed PI says, been married 5 times. There's a common denominator. Yeah. If everyone in the room, what do they say? Like, if you're sitting in a room full of people and you can't pick out the asshole, then it's probably you. The sunny person channel. Okay, I'll have a look. But... What? He was saying he used the belt on him. No wonder he didn't want to live there anymore. No wonder he wanted to go live with his dad. Yeah, there's something off about Sebastian's case, and I think we're all going to hear a lot more as soon as police can put a couple of dots together. We're going to hear a lot more. Potter says, but he gets them to say yes. Oh, you mean when he gets married? Well, some people put on like a mask when they very first meet someone, and sometimes a lot of women and men are manipulated by that, and it's not until they get married and then that facade comes down, they start understanding who that person they married really is, and then they're trapped in an awful situation. But married 5 times is a massive red flag. If this was catfish, I would be like, where's my red flag? I'd be like throwing it up. And he told them at school. So it sounds like he's trying to speak out about things at home that he doesn't like. That's, probably very hard for him to do. I don't think that's true, Potter. I think it's different for everyone, and I think for some people it's harder than others as well. I don't think that's true at all. I think maybe you just haven't found the person that understands you yet. There's someone out there for everyone. Yes, might be worth seeing the replay. Yeah, I'll have a look. I mean, I do often go back and watch her shows, but I just can't do it I can't watch it live during the hour and a half. I mean, like, I didn't mean to make it seem like I never watch her shows. I meant to mean, like, during the hour and a half, I can't watch it because, like, I'm busy trying to set stuff up and get stuff done. But I often go back and see what they've been up to and this and that. And if I see something I like, I'll message Trish and say this, or have you seen that? Do you know about this? So it's just, yeah, this little space of time we have about, what is it? About 4 hours of time each night. It's really busy, really compressed, and it gets really hectic. Okay, we've gone a little off topic. Let me show you this. I wanted to show you this, the search areas for today for Riley at this dam. Now, this is the first I'd heard about this, about Chetham, or I hope that's the way they pronounce it, at the dam end. Yeah.
I want to get to this breaking news alert. The Cheatham County Sheriff's Office is searching the Cheatham Dam for any signs of Riley straying. And that is where we find News 2's Kendall Ashman as they search by boat this afternoon. And Kendall, we understand that they just hit the waters.
Yeah, Mark, as you just mentioned, we are out with the Cheatham County Sheriff's Office. We are a good 33 miles downstream from where we know crews are also extensively searching in downtown Nashville. Now, we're actually heading to the Cheatham Lock and Dam. This is where crews earlier today shut down that facility where they were searching through debris. When they closed that down, it allowed for any debris, anything down along the river to resurface. Now, as for this Cheatham County crew, they just got out here a few minutes ago. They plan to be out here for another 2 to 3 hours, but really we're just slowly scanning along the embankment, idling along here, searching for really just any clues, anything they can find of Riley. Now, they do tell me they do plan to be out here again early tomorrow morning, continuing these search efforts. But for Mark, I will send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Kendall, thank you so much. And we continue to bring you the latest as officials work to find Riley. You can see.
Do you find that interesting? I do. I find that quite interesting that they're so far up the river. Let's see if we can find that map again. Come on, little video. Aha. So this is like downtown Nashville. They were all the way up here. It's quite a distance. The river doesn't run this way, does it? It would it? Would it run down? Like down this way? Down to this Cheatham Dam? Or would it run from Cheatham down to Nashville? I don't know the area well enough. If someone knows, let me know which direction this runs between Nashville and the dam. Whether the dam feeds into Nashville or it's the other way around. Like, see these big river systems up here? Maybe they feed into the dam and then it releases because this is such a tiny river system over here. This is very constrained compared to these ones over here. So maybe it's gets flooded quite easily, and that's maybe why they have a dam. I don't know. If someone does know about that direction. Has to be the other way around. Yeah, I heard today that they were trying to manipulate the water levels to make it easier for searching. So I did hear that today. The levels and the flow rate, they were trying to manipulate it to make it easier. Nashville to the dam. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense because you can see these big blue, wider expanses of water probably feed into it. That's why in this, you can see up here, it's so tiny. It's not as wide. So it probably stops it from being... It runs west. Okay, so east to west. Okay, that makes sense. That's a good point. Let me search that. Is it in the Cumberland? What direction does... let's see. So the rivers flow west across the country. The Cumberland River... I'm just having a look. So it says the Cumberland continues flowing west, so it does flow west as well. Makes it down to Cumberland Falls eventually. Continues flowing west through the mountains of Kentucky before turning northward towards Cumberland Falls. 68-foot, 21-meter falls is one of the largest waterfalls in the southeastern United States. Oh, okay. But nothing here about Cheatham. Hold on. Nashville River. Okay, so apparently it does flow west. All right, that explains that. Cheatham Lake is an impoundment of the Cumberland River with 320 miles of shoreline. That is cool. This might help us. Let's go to the University of North Texas. Yeehaw. Yeah. How big is Cheatham Lake? How deep is the lake? Water temperature? No. Yeah. Wait, where's that one bit we had? Yeah. Cheatham Lake is an impoundment of the Cumberland River with 320 miles of shoreline. It is 67.5 miles long and extends all the way from Cheatham Dam through Nashville to Old Hickory Dam in its upper reaches. The lake generally consists of deepened river channel and is often referred to as a river. However, water levels and flows in these upper reaches are also controlled by the dam. There we go. That helps. So the dam controls the water in the Cumberland. I hope I read that right. But there you go. There's some information. Green-eyed PI says, "Ping if he fell. Where is the blood?" Well, the one thing I heard is that the water level was many feet higher back when he went missing. So you could theoretically say if he fell, maybe the water washed away any blood evidence, and now because it's dropped, you wouldn't even know. But it's just a theory. So to the east, okay. So okay, I think we got it. Think we got it. 40 feet deep at the dam level. Can I take my boat through Cheatham Lock? Yes, apparently it's open to recreational craft at no charge. Interesting. When I go fishing below Cheatham Dam, how do I know when the hydropower generators are about to start? Red lights flash and a warning horn sounds before prior generation. Boaters must wear life jackets in the posted area below the dam. Is that because water will go through to make the hydropower? That might make sense. Okay, enough river talk. It's not a fishing channel thing. Green-eyed PI says, "I still believe he has amnesia from the fall earlier." I mean, he's a tall dude and he's young. I don't know if he really fell that hard. It just looked like he tripped. Like he kind of didn't have his feet under him and he sort of stumbled. I'm not sure. I mean, you might be right, but I don't know. I don't really get that from the video. I just think he fell. I just think, he was trying to run, got his feet caught up under him, and he just whoop and went forward. All right. Come on, people. We have to stay on track here. What we're doing. Let's see this. All right. So nothing else about him tonight. We've talked about where they're searching. We've shown you that. We showed you the Ashley thing. I mean, I have one more thing I could show you. If I can find it for you. No, I can't find it. There was another interview with his parents, but I don't know where the video is now. There's a lot of people actually reporting that. That shirt thing? So I see a person posting on Twitter a couple of hours ago, and they say Ashley Banfield reporting right now on News Nation that Riley's shirt was in fact worn by a homeless person, like stating it as if it's fact. And I don't see anything in that video that we watched a couple of hours ago that states that as fact. Do you guys, or am I wrong? I don't see anything in that video that says that's 100% fact, and we know for sure. just my opinion, but sounds like more like a lady thinks she saw it. She's tried to report it and can't get any confirmation whether her tip is, something valuable to the police or not, and the police haven't given her a call back as of yet. You got to be careful with your wording in online. This is how facts. This is how speculation become facts and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't think so. So yes, please be careful with the way you post. Evil Alaska, howdy y'all. Ping, did you get my email with a picture of the kid who looks like Sebastian in GA? Yes, I did. Um, I mean, I get it, and I get why you think that. It, I don't know. I mean, I mean, it's if at a minimum you send it in, at least you've done the right thing. Like you've sent something in which you think is valuable or a tip, and then just let the police take it from there. I have no idea. This kid has facial hair, and I don't think we saw anything about Sebastian that he has any type of facial hair. He looks like a clean cut kid. I don't think I've seen any photos of Sebastian with facial hair. So that's it. That's the thing that gets me. And this particular kid is wearing prescription glasses as well. But I mean, I get the resemblance. So send it in, see what they want to do with it. And at least you did the right thing. Yeah, I know. I've seen that shirt thing a couple of times, but hey, Four Sons Mum, how are you? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That is a good photo. Yes, that is a good point. This gives everyone a bit of context. Wait, do you know when you download something and then it just disappears? And you're like, wait, where did it go? It just flew away. Ah, okay, it's being a pain in the butt. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Can't remember what the app is called. I have to do it a different way. All right, there we go. This sign that Gambler got is very interesting. I'm sure they have these signs in a lot of waterways. It's supposed to show you the seriousness of the water. And hopefully if my little program loads, yes it will. There we go. All right, now I can load it for you guys. Fortunately, when I tried to just download it from your message, it gave me it in some weird file format that will not work for a photo. All right, where is my thing? Okay. Come on, little guy. There we go. Loading. All right. This is the sign that our gambler sent in. And it says 148 persons have drowned in this lake, 2 wearing a life jacket. There you go. It shows you. Even wearing a life jacket, 2 people drowned. Although, I guess that shows you that 146 were not wearing a life jacket. So the disparity between the two, at least if you're wearing a life jacket, it gives you a 98% survival rate. That there's only 2 people that ever have drowned with a life jacket. Except for these people, where 146 people not wearing a life jacket drowned in that lake, or river or whatever. And something about catfish. Don't eat the catfish. Apparently, they're not good for you. Yeah, but I don't know. It's an interesting photo. I think she should send it in. Yeah, but Green Eyed PI, the photo she sent me, the guy has like a full mustache. Like he's got like, you know, a lot. More than just like bum fluff from a teenager starting to grow a little bit of stuff on his, face. It's a bit more set in. Awesome. I think it's a good job. Good work. Yeah, isn't that crazy? 146 people, but how did two people in a life jacket drown? Like in a boat, maybe? Like a boat that went under and they were trapped in it? I'm not sure. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that when boats sink, they get like a suction, and maybe they went down with the boat. Unfortunately, that's very sad. Hey, Green IPI, it is unbelievable. Look above. I don't know what we're looking at. I don't know. We need to brainstorm not to convict. All info is necessary. Right. That's why I wanted to talk about everything tonight. If you've got a rumor or whatever, we can have a look at it. Try and find out if there's any truth to it. Because like we got to find the truth part of it. Yeah, I know. I put it on the screen. There. She sent it in. It's good work. I'm happy that she did. Yeah, I mean, I can show the photo. If you guys want to look at it, if Evil Alaska will give me the permission to show her photo, I'll show it, and you guys can make up your own mind. But like, we just know we don't do this normally because I don't put unverified stuff on the channel. But I'm happy to show it if she really wants me to put it up. A marijuana leaf? It's not that kind of channel. It's not a marijuana leaf. It's Aurora australis. It's the Aurora borealis in the US. This is the Aurora australis, which happens down here. So we have our own aurora that happens in Australia. The closer you get to the southern points of Australia, especially in Victoria, if you go really far south during the night, you can actually see the aurora. So I don't know how many people know that about Australia, that we have our own aurora the closer you get to the South Pole. And you can see it sometimes when we get big events, big atmospheric events. You can go take photos of it. Like sort of like a floating ball inside of a cup. When it goes down, it can't get back out of the cup. I get you. Ugh. I don't want to eat any catfish. I'm good. I'm just trying to see. All right. All right, Evil Alaska, it's up to you. If you want me to put it up, I'll show it before we move on. If you want me to show you a photo of your Sebastian lookalike, let me know. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Aurora. One time I'll bring it down and I'll bring it close to the camera and you guys can have a look. But we're changing this. This is going to go away and we're putting up the big sign. We've got a big sign that's like bigger than this view and it says Nights with Ping and it's like a poster. Reby made it for me. We just got to find a way to hang it. It's really pretty though. So it'll go behind me here, like on this length, like sort of there and there. And you guys will be able to see it behind me each night instead of a white wall. All right. This is a photo that Evil Alaska sent to me that she sent into the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, saying that She thinks it looks like Sebastian. Let me know what you think. I mean, so you can see what I mean now. Like, that's a much more set in mustache than just someone who's just starting to get facial hair. I think it's more, yeah, we get same colors as the US. It's exactly the same basically. So you get the purples, the greens, you know, all the different colors. A lot of green, a lot of that greeny blue. So this is this photo. I don't know who this is, but yeah, she sent it in. I mean, maybe he got whisked away and he's living on a farm with a one-eyed dog. What kind of dog is this? Bulldog? Don't know. So there you go. This is what she sent in as a tip. I you know, let the cops have a look at it. See what they have to say. It says, Snow got adopted today. Been at the shelter a while. Look how happy she is. Well, it's nice that you adopt a puppy dog. A pit bull. Okay. Could be a pit bull. All right, I'll pull this down now. Thanks for sending that in, Evil Alaska. I appreciate it. Gambler says he also looks heavier. I think he's 106 pounds. What's that in kilos? 106 lb kg. He's only 48 kilograms at like, what did they say he was? 5'5"? Is that what they said, Sebastian? Yeah, he's only 5'5". Yeah. He looks much taller in the photos, but he's not. He's only 5'5". So he's quite short. He's only little. He's the average height of most females. Most females are 5'5" or shorter, and he's the average height of a lot of ladies. So if you think of most of our women, he's only that tall. He's not like typical male tall, who are mostly 6'7" or higher. I think 6'7" is the average male height. So there you go. Green Eyed PI says, I don't think they fed him too well. I can tell you that I have a relative who suffers from a similar condition as him, and he finds that some of the medication and things that he takes makes it hard for him to eat, and that sort of doesn't enjoy eating and gets caught up in doing other things. So I don't know if that is part of it, but no, he's 5'5". No, not 6'7", 5'7" is the average male height. 5'5" is the average female height, I think. Think so. His father corrected it. No. The original Amber Alert has 120 pounds. It says 5'5", 120 pounds with brown hair, brown eyes. That's what it says from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Apparently there's a Sebastian Rogers that plays for some AFL team down here. Look, there you go. Sebastian Rogers. I found him. He's in Australia. And he has brown hair, he has blonde hair, and he plays AFL. And he was born in 1996. There you go. We found him, everyone. Congratulations. All right, let's move on. All right, appreciate it. I hope we find out more information on all these young men. We're going to talk about Caleb now. To show you what happened today.
Continuing our coverage tonight on the search for a missing New Braunfels man. Tonight, that search expands with Corpus Christi detectives now traveling to San Antonio and New Braunfels to search for leads.
And it's been more than 2 weeks since Caleb Harris vanished without a trace. Authorities say the 21-year-old college student was last seen at his off-campus apartment complex in Corpus Christi. Overnight on March 4th, loved ones say that Harris let his dog out, then disappeared.
KENS 5 reporter Hannah Tita has been following developments for us. And Hannah, police are giving new insight on their investigation.
That's right, EC's Henry. The Corpus Christi Police Department is the lead investigating agency on this case. And tonight, they are telling the public to expect some changes in their search for the young New Braunfels man. But the police chief assures us this is not a step back. It's just a step in a different direction. Mysterious disappearance of a college student continues to baffle Corpus Christi.
We have daily briefings.
Police say 21-year-old Caleb Harris lived just a few miles from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Caleb's family told KENS 5 he took his dog out for a walk at about 2:45 a.m. on March 4th. Caleb reportedly let his dog back inside. Loved ones say Caleb was spotted barefoot on surveillance video. We're told he only had his phone, which was dead or turned off by 3 a.m.
We recover 96 to 100% of our missings every year, year over year. This is outside the norm, the circumstances here, and we're certainly putting the effort in.
The Corpus Christi Police Department says volunteers scoured hundreds of acres around the apartment complex. Officers then went door to door, searching more than 30 vacant apartments. Investigators say they interviewed Caleb's roommates, friends, family members, and several acquaintances. But so far, they have no reason to suspect anyone was involved in Caleb's disappearance.
You may not look out your kitchen window and see the grid searches and all the the canine searches that we're doing, helicopters and waterway searches, but there's a lot going on.
Detectives are now focusing on digital clues. We are also told investigators have been traveling to San Antonio and New Braunfels to interview people.
We're working with state, federal, all of our local partners, Texas Rangers, to see, have we missed anything? Is there a rock we haven't overturned?
And tonight, Caleb's father, Randy Harris, told me he is still in Corpus Christi, doing everything he can to help investigators find his son. The New Braunfels family is continuing to ask the San Antonio community for prayers. Anyone who has information is asked to call Corpus Christi Police.
That case is very frustrating. I mean, unless he decided to go on his own and decided to, leave, I just don't get it. I just don't really understand how he just went missing from his apartment complex. I really, really don't. It says the investigation into a missing college student from New Braunfels has expanded. According to the Corpus Christi Police Department, detectives are now traveling to San Antonio and New Braunfels, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, to search for the new leads in the case. It was 3 a.m. in the morning. I mean, unless he deliberately wanted to leave, and they're saying there's no evidence that anyone else was involved? Really? So he just ran away. He ordered food, let it be delivered, and then ran away from his food. Why wouldn't you at least take the food and eat it? Like, obviously he wanted it. It was only a few things. It wasn't even hot food. It was like Lunchables for the next day or something. It says Randall Harris told KENS 5 his son took his dog for a walk about 2:45 a.m. On March 4. Caleb then led his dog back inside the property. By 3 a.m., his phone was dead and he was totally gone. He does not have his wallet, nor does he have any identification on him. Loved ones say Caleb was spotted barefoot in surveillance footage. According to Randall, Caleb would never walk off in the middle of the night. When his roommates couldn't find him, Caleb's family called police. Apparently, the CCPD chief Mike Markle said, "We recover 96% to 100% of missing people every year. This is outside the norm, the circumstances here, and we are currently putting every effort in to find Caleb." I'm just trying to see what this statement says. It says, following the initial exhaustive but unsuccessful search of hundreds of acres surrounding his apartment complex, criminal investigation detectives have turned their efforts towards establishing a timeline for Harris in the hours and days preceding his sudden absence. Interviewing his roommates, friends, family members, and acquaintances, Detectives at this point in the investigation have no reason to suspect any of these individuals had anything to do with his disappearance. Officers then went door to door throughout his and an adjacent apartment complex, scouring the area for possible witnesses or surveillance video, as well as searching over 30 vacant apartments for the missing student. So they've basically done this giant search and come up empty-handed, and now they're moving the investigation to new areas, searching for Caleb. I don't know. What do you guys think? Where is Caleb? No. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, ladies and gents. I have to fix something. Okay. Fix something for someone. I think on the home security camera, I think that's what they mean by seen barefoot. Hey, go away. All right, done. Hey, Breakaway. Good to see you. Breakaway says, this is so mysterious. I have no idea. I mean, where... No, he's not military. He's a local kid. He's at college, like a university. He's a college student. He was from... What uni was it? It was the Corpus Christi... Hold on. All right, let me grab this. I want to find out his university. Oh, he was for Texas A&M. So big university. Everyone knows Texas A&M. They have a football team. Everyone knows that one. Let me see. Says here, the search for Texas A&M student Caleb Harris tells News Nation now they're remaining hopeful for his safe return as the search enters its third week. They said, we're intensifying working with the authorities. They're doing everything they possibly can and getting additional help. We've got lots of volunteers out searching as well in different areas. We're beginning to get some leads, but so far nothing has panned out. They're saying his phone just went offline. Whether it was turned off or ran out of battery, they don't know. Randy previously told News Nation that his son has no medical conditions or mental health issues that might have contributed to his disappearance, and he doesn't have a habit of leaving without letting people know where he was going. Harris described his son as a normal 21-year-old man who likes to fish and hunt. And I'm just having a look here. The family just say they are leaning on their faith at this time, and that they are the sheer incredible amount of people that have helped us helps get them through. Where is he? It's crazy that he can just disappear in the middle of the night. Apparently, friends have created a social media account for Caleb too. Here, I'll play it.
I'm Alexis Scott, your neighborhood news reporter in the Bay Area. It's been more than 2 weeks since 21-year-old Caleb Harris vanished. I spoke with a friend close to the Harris family who is leading other search efforts to find him.
To think that somebody like Caleb would go missing is a little scary.
Priscilla Carlisle has known the Harris family for more than a decade. She watched Caleb grow up as he and her daughter went to school together. She recalls the moment that she heard of his disappearance.
My daughter Ellie called me, and the first moment that I heard Caleb was missing, I remember saying, "What do you mean missing? What are you talking about?"
Within hours, the Carlisle family drove down to Corpus Christi to help the Harris family find him.
Shaking the bushes, checking the ditches, looking in the tunnels, and I find myself doing that just as I'm driving along the road. I'm looking in the wooded areas and just trying to pay attention to details that I might ordinarily not pay attention to.
With permission from Caleb's family, Carlisle created a Facebook group to plan search efforts and post important updates. However, Other pages have also been created, not verified by the family. Carlisle adds that people have also posted inaccurate information, false predictions, and conspiracies about the Harris family.
It's really just so that I can help kind of vet the stuff that comes out. And there really is a lot of information that is not accurate.
2 GoFundMe pages were also made by close friends to raise money in support of the family and those participating in the search. Although Caleb still has not been found, Carlisle says the Harris family has not given up.
The Harris family is really grateful. We are continuing to help bring him home.
Whether they know Caleb or not, Carlisle is hoping that people in the community will do their part to bring him home safely.
If you were in this position and your son, your 21-year-old son was missing, what would you want people to do? They still need your help. If you have any kind of surveillance equipment, video cameras, go back and review those cameras, because we do know that he was mobile. He wasn't in one location.
So far, there are no new leads from law enforcement in the search to find Caleb. If you have any information that may help, you're asked to call Corpus Christi Police. Covering your neighborhood in the Bay Area, Alexis Scott, Chris 6 News.
Hold on, I have to pause this. What's this one? Heroes Water. I don't know what that is. Missing fisherman, maybe. It is very baffling. I mean, because it doesn't make sense. Why order the food then? If you wanted to disappear on your own, why would you order the food? You would just sneak out in the middle of the night, leave your stuff, and take off. You wouldn't just. They wouldn't just do that. Yeah. All right. Ladies and gents, I think that's it for the day. I think we're just about done for the late show. I think everyone's gone to sleep. I think we're dropping off viewers every 5 minutes. So I will be back. We'll be back 9 o'clock tomorrow. 9 o'clock tomorrow Eastern. I hope we have better updates to Sebastian, Caleb, Elijah. Be nice if we could find all of them on the same day. What a celebration that would be. It would be great to find some of these boys and bring them home. Let me just have a look. I'm going to double check the Amber Alert. Make sure there's no random Amber Alerts I haven't seen. Active Amber Alerts. Yes. Oh, we do have a new one out of Oklahoma. Oklahoma. Sir Titus Elijah Brown from Jenks County, Oklahoma. 3 years old, black male, black hair color, brown eyes, height 2'5", 45 pounds. Last seen wearing a black shirt with white lettering and grey sweatpants, hair in a bun. It says the Amber Alert has been activated by the Oklahoma Highway Patrol on behalf of the Jenks County Police Department. Sir Titus Elijah Brown was taken by Erica Brown from Jenks, Oklahoma. He was last seen wearing a black shirt, white lettering, grey sweatpants. They were last seen in a grey 2009 Nissan Maxima with a used dealer tag of UD4976. Any person with information related to Amber Alert should contact law enforcement or tribal authorities by dialing 911. License plate UD4976. It is a used dealer tag in a 2009 Nissan Maxima in a color of gray. You're looking for Sir Titus Elijah Brown, this little kid here. So if you've seen him in Oklahoma or anywhere around there, call it in. Call it in. There we go. I'm glad we got to. Well, I'll keep an eye on this little one, and hopefully, maybe by tomorrow they will have found him and brought him home to his mum. That would be really good. rather than us having another child we have to report on every night. We don't want more of those. We want less of them. But yes, we'll be back tomorrow. I promise. 9 p.m. for another 9 p.m. show and then a late show. So good night, everyone. With no ending video, still working that out. Hopefully by tomorrow, the copyright claim will be lifted, and then I can I can have a new ending video done for everyone. But I would like to thank Patricia S. Thank you very much, and my friend Vicky K for sending in those donations today. That really helps out. Thank you very much. And to Sean A for earlier today. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. It is very kind of you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. See you later. Peace out. Good night.